So many fucking kills still on dry. A dragon pick would be so nice. Instead you always drop me runes. It's got so bad that now I cry. I sit here drying my own tears. It would be nice before I die to get a pet sometime this year. I want you, Karen, I'm talking to you. Please stop wasting all my food. I've had enough of this and I want you. Chaos Ellie, stop being rude. Mod Reach, where are you? We could try to dupe and I want you. Karen, I'm talking to you. Please stop wasting all my food. I've had enough of this and I want you. Chaos Ellie, stop being rude. Mod Reach, where are you? We could try to dupe and we could try to dupe. You got fired.
Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome to Series 7, Episode 4. We're going to kickstart the episode here with me fletching a few U-logs. As you remember, I've been killing King Black Dragon for quite a few U-logs. I've also been cutting them in the Wildy resource area. So eventually, I got from 71 to level 72 fletching. So one more level and I can fletch Onyx bolts, which would be awesome. I then went down to the Bounty Hunter Worlds. And this was obviously World 18, and I ran into this guy. I was pretending to be a bit of a noob here with my rune skim. He fell for it, and as I was running away, pulled out the G-Maul, 27, 28, 1-6, see you later bro. Good fight. And yeah, as you see there, loads of supplies, some cooked Karen bronze, which are really hard to get a hold of, and more importantly, that little helmet, which looks cool as fuck. Similar situation, fighting my target this time, and yeah, we're having a good little scrap here. I was certainly risking it. Obviously, I only risked pretty much a DDS and a combat bracelet when I PK. Nice little poison combo there with the 22, and good fight. Got the G-Maul. Unfortunately, no emblem. And obviously, I was after my emblem in order to upgrade my whip from the last episode. And lo and behold, one of my next target straight away, as you see there in my inventory, it was straight afterwards. This guy was my target. And he was a noob. There goes 7 o'clock. But yeah, the guy fucking was just AFK maybe. But I got an emblem from him, which makes sense. Thank you, JX. But without any further ado, I decided to go to the Bounty Hunter store in a PvP world, as you guys know I'm allowed to do. And I asked the CC which whip mixture I should buy, and they all voted on Volcanic pretty much. So I decided to do what they went with. Looks cool. Why not upgrade it? Fuck it. Something a bit different, bit unique. Orange whip, there we go. Looks like I don't know, ran through a volcano and back like Gollum did. So I went to the East Dragons, and there was some dude on one of my clan chat members. I persisted with the DDS, and there you go, beautiful little KO. I don't know why I said no need, but I did. And check out the loot, check out the Dragon Bolts. 43 fucking Dragon Bolts there, boys. Enjoyable. So yeah. Staying here at East, and I ran into a guy killing dragons. Now I'm a bad man for doing this, but my rule basically is, you jump that ditch, you are going to start risking your items, no matter what you're doing now. If you're innocently killing fucking black chins or whatever, feel for the black chins. It's not their fault they're getting killed. The dragons get killed so many times a day, and then you complain when I come and do that. Bang, 20, see you later. Good fight, man, for fuck's sakes, I feel your pain. Okay. And what do we get? We got an obby cape, we got a rune full helm, DDS, fucking dragon boots, ring of wealth, combat bracelet, the whole shebang. Well happy. And guess what, guys? This time I actually brought my fucking looting bag once again. Doing well on that. Money, 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 must be funny in a rich man. Oh yeah. So I was at the wilderness resource area, and as you see there, I'm running back with loads of logs. I like to vid those because I don't always, if I don't get a level up, it can be quite annoying. You guys don't see the progress. That's okay, just to get those 100 logs, but I recorded it, and there you go. Nice little Herblore level there. So I decided to go down to the zombies in the graveyard, and they drop Eyes of Newts. However, it took about 20 minutes to get that one drop, and sufficiently that is not going to help me train my Herblore level. So yeah, it just really wasn't going to work. So I decided to do a bit of PKing in between. And what I did here was pretend to home telly, and this guy's like, oh my god, he's trying to escape, he's obviously out of food. And lo and behold, he came in and kicked me, got the TB in, smart as fuck. And I was trying a different method of PKing here, whacking out the mage. Why the fuck not? Going back to my old school roots, he was wrecking me with his range, but I tanked it out, I did alright. I wasted 2 specs, didn't get the kill, went in for the mage, hit 21, back to normal hits for the Debo, and 23-21, see you later bro. It's been enjoyable. Got a nice little buy there, but yeah, some sort of average loot there, got a nice little glory, ring of wealth, rune crossbow, 55 dragony bolts, and black dragon hide set, that sort of thing. Pretty happy with that. But yeah, it's always funny dressing like a noob and then hitting when they least expect it. So then I decided to go do some Chaos Ellie, which is quite a large sort of slice in this episode, shall I say. I'm really going for that either dragon pick, getting back my dragon 2-hand, or even getting the Chaos Elemental pet. Boom, there you go, 71 attack. And a lot of you guys are saying, oh man, what are you going to do? You're going to keep getting attack up by using your whip. There you go, 78 combat as well, but I don't really mind. This account, obviously, as you guys can probably guess, doesn't really follow any rules. It's not in any categories. It's not necessarily a pure for PKing and stuff. It's just its own sort of mode. I'm not really worried. If I could end up with 99 attack and 85 strength, and it would just be a different kind of build of an account. So I'm not too worried. As you see here, nothing too big coming along with the loot. I had some guys there giving me a bit of encouragement, bit of support there. And then we got some more, and they're all dancing along behind that wall. But unfortunately, their presence really did not help the loot. Although there you go, 300 myth darts, that can go straight back into my blowpipe, which is pretty cool. And again, Chaos Ellie dropping loads of herbs. Sad times. Pretty annoying. Not even a decent herb in there. So yeah. So I gave up on the Chaos Ellie for a bit and went down to the King Black Dragon with my extended anti-fire, which I PK'd last episode. And first kill, not brilliant, anti-bars. Second kill, I got some Dragon Dart tips, which I believe is like 95 fletching in order to make Dragon Arrows, which isn't really feasible at this time. Hard enough getting 73 fletching, let alone 95. And then the last kill, 30 blood runes. So, fuck King Black Dragon, let's try a bit of Scorpia. As you guys know, this is one of the first bosses I ever killed, and it's pretty easy. You just got to be careful. You've got to make sure you get those entangles in before it melees you, because melee can hit pretty well. Yeah, Mage, it's very weak to Mage, and I was hoping just to kind of keep attacking it, and then the healers come, and I've done it before, you can like end up killing it even though the healers are attacking it, but without a trident it's kind of difficult. So when I say I've done it before, I did it on my pure with a trident, which hits really fast. But yeah, I just had to kill the healers, and eventually got my first kill on it. And 30 dust runes, not very happy with that. It says Scorpio kill count 1 there, but that's because Jagex have recently only added the kill counters to the demi bosses. So I've actually killed it about 10 times now, I think. Second kill, emeralds. Third kill, bucket of sands, 25 of those. And then the fourth kill, we got just under 4k cash. And I was starting to get a bit pissed now, because I am wasting supplies, and wasting prayer pots, and wasting sharks, which really I should be wasting on better things than shitty drops like this. Phoenix necklace, brilliant, I can almost make those. And then finally, the last straw, fuck this shit, 30 more dust runes. There you go, fuck this shit, exactly what I just said then. So, fuck the Scorpio, time to go try out some Venenatis. As you can see, my bossing hasn't really gone to plan this episode at all. So I started ranging her, slap out the dart bow for the final KO. You can already see my death loot on the floor there from like the previous time I died. I normally do die once and then kill it on the second round. But yep, kill number 9, 60 rune knives, that's alright, I'll take that. That'd be some nice PKing ammunition there. And yet again, KOing with a dart bow, 22.5, And this time some more range ammo, and it's 100 diamond bolts E, which is cool. I can use that for PVM or PKing. So now back onto Herblore, bit of skilling, quite a lot of skilling in this episode, as you'll see in a bit. Collecting red spider eggs, as the eyes of newts were really not going to be very efficient for me. So yep, there's a full looting bag of red spider eggs, and finally the last one, teleport to Corporal Beast, which I'm allowed to do. I've explained it millions of times, but yeah, once I've got that, take that back to Mage Bank, and then I brought a load of vials of empty vials down from Mage Bank to this place, which is the only place I can actually access water in the wilderness, but it's really useful to even have that. I didn't think Jagex did have it, but yeah, someone told me in a CC a while back that I could fill up my vials of water there. So here you go, 47 Herblore for making restore potions, and then finally level 48. Now at level 48 you can do the beautiful thing of making super anti-poisons, which is obviously really useful for me for killing Scorpia, for killing Venenatis and King Black Dragon, along with a few other things. Obviously PKing as well is going to be useful, so that's really nice to have that super anti-poisons. I think that lasts for maybe 6 minutes or so. You get immunity from poison, so that's really cool to have. And back at the Chaos Ellie again, strange fruit. You know what, it's going to be useful. Although, at the end of this episode, it ain't going to be too useful. You'll see why. And you see the legendary fans that I've got behind the wall there. Talking about fans, after this video, I'm going to upload the 10k subscriber event that we did yesterday. So, thank you for everyone who came to that. And yeah, I'll be uploading that either tonight, later on, or tomorrow. Kill 178, and I go and get a lot of shit again. But that's all good. Weapon poison, I'll take that. I can chuck that on the dragon daggers that I get from Chaos Ellie as well. And then here you go, mithril darts, some more mithril darts, really useful. Ooh, even more. Let's kill 183. Fucking hell, almost 200 kills without any decent thing from Chaos Ellie, which is pretty disappointing really. But maybe I'm just a bit of a complainer. But then you go and get Addy Javelins. I mean, that's not even a drop that Chaos Ellie drops. That's from the rare drop table. That's just a load of bollocks. Look, I even type it in game. Like, the Chaos Ellie does not even drop Addy Jabs. Anyway, moving on from that. Get over it, Finley. Poison hit again, and kill 188 is 500 air runes. Sad times. But then I get a dragon dagger, and like I said earlier, chuck that onto the dragon dagger with the weapon poison, and you've got yourself a DDS. So I've got about 33 of those in the bank, I believe. Good times. More strange fruit. Starting to get a bit repetitive up here at the Chaos Ellie, but hey ho, that's Boston for you. Can't always go your way. So I was chilling away doing a bit of fletching, a bit more fletching at Mage Bank, and this guy came along, and basically I played the idiot saying what's TB and all this stuff, pretending I didn't really know what I was doing. He was like, I'm a legend, pot up Aeon. I was like, what's Aeon? But yeah, anyway. So normally when you pretend to be a noob, they play along and they will skull first. As you see here, I'm completely unskulled, so that's all cool. It was a smite up fight apparently. So he hit a 31, went in for the DDS. He eventually did get the kill. But as you saw at the beginning of that fight, I did actually get the TB in, which is kind of lucky. Because as you know, I like to return quite quickly. Even here, I only had 3 sharks on me. And he was TB'd, obviously couldn't use the Mage Bank lever. So I started out with the whip, went in for the Gmaul, and didn't hit so successfully. But went back with my whip and started doing some damage. There you go, nice 31. His prayer drops on the 27. Got to get one more hit in, and we did. 20, good fight, and he died. Slightly strange loot here. I got a D-skim DDS, but then he had like loads of yak hides and molten glass, I believe. So part of that wasn't deliberate. Obviously the D-skim and stuff for him to kill me with wasn't deliberate, but he had some supplies and shit on him, so I just dropped those because, yeah. So it wasn't molten glass, it wasn't unpowered at all, but whatever. So, the poll last week, 88% of you guys voted yes for me to do agility in a PvP world on stream. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to use my own stream because Twitch is being really glitchy at the moment and not allowing a lot of people to log in. So I had to go to someone else's Twitch and stream on there. I only had about 25 to 30 viewers, which is a bit annoying. I would have liked to do it on my own, but I didn't, and hey ho, I had to get it done because I can only really stream on Wednesdays. So as you saw there, I got 15 in a PvP world, which allowed me to unlock the monkey bars in Edgefield Dungeon. This basically involves me doing 6,250 clicks of these fucking monkey bars. So it's a fucking long time down here. A total of 11.5 hours of agility, which obviously I can't do in one day because I work every day. So over a period of about 4 to 5 days, I've been down here swinging on the bars. But thankfully to a lot of you guys, you came down and took some of the pain off me and made it enjoyable and stuff. So as you see there, I get 3940 agility. XP per hour, probably talking about 11k. So it's not actually too bad. It's about the same as Tree Gnome / Drain or Rooftops. So it could be worse. I was actually expecting more like 2 to 3k an hour, but it's actually not that bad. So yeah, just took the grind in. As you see there, we all went to Sick Nerd CC, and Tommy, who's a regular in my CC, who's actually moved to his basically. Yeah, we all started spamming Tommy is a scammer, and Sick Nerd was a bit of a legend. He said, I would kick them, but it's probably true, or something like that. So yeah, that was a good laugh. That put a good smile on my face on a Friday afternoon. 47 agility, 48, and guess what next? 49, there we go. These Earth Warriors also get unaggressive to you after about 15 minutes, so it's pretty easy. And finally, after the 11.5 hours of this, I finally got 52 agility. So yeah, I can use the Wilderness Agility course. Awesome. Really excited to go, and then this happened. Oh. I was like, it's official. And it wasn't quite so official. And then some dude ran over and I was like, oh, I'm going to kill him, I'm going to kill him, I'm going to kill him. This guy's so going down, I'm going to put up and fucking G-maul him to death. And then guess what happens? Yep. That sort of shit. Go on son, you got this. And finally I made it over the log. And I could start my agility. I actually did end up killing this guy. He stayed in the same world for some reason. Now you're going to see a lot of this. I'm sure some people won't be very happy, especially those that train agility up here. But as long as you're in my CC, you're going to be safe. This is an awesome way for me to get energy potions, as you can see. Stamina potions, food, and also things like agility potions and coins, and yeah, basically sort of things that I need for other things, such as PVMing and skilling, if I need to run around and stuff. And lo and behold, look what we got here. We got a Genie, boys. Kind of ironic, considering as I gave up trying to lamp to 15 agility, as genies are being so uncommon. But finally, as I ran around to go and find it, it teleported itself to me. And I'm sort of stuck as to what I'm going to put it on, but I ended up like putting it on agility. There's nothing else I'm really going for right now, such like skill wise. I can't do Slayer in the Wildy, can't do farming, can't do hunting, can't do construction, and rune crafting is pretty pointless anyway. Even if I was to get 35 and make Chaos Runes, I'd have to run Pure Essence down from the Mage rank just to make Chaos Runes, which I can buy from Mage rank anyway. So yeah, beautiful little spec there. Check out the kills up there, 943 to 944. So obviously got the kill there. And check out his ores. No, check out his loot. Fucking so many agility potions, also a few sharks, and a stamina pot. So that's the sort of thing that I'm going to be here killing people for. I can, you know, basically I just do agility until my spec goes up to 100, and then I hop worlds and try and find people. So it's really cool, really useful. Chuck that in my looting bag, and happy days. So thanks for watching this episode, lads. I apologise, nothing massively big has happened again, but I can't predict what's going to happen in the Wildy. And being summertime, I'm really restricted to my in-game time. So I do apologise again for it taking 2 weeks to upload. But now I've got the agility and certain skills out of the way, hopefully we can focus a bit more on getting some decent loot like that blowpipe and whip. It's just being in the right place at the right time, and obviously having enough time to get in game in order for things like that to happen. So thanks again for watching, lads. I'm going to be uploading the 10k subscriber event imminently, very soon. So yeah, thanks, and leave a like if you did enjoy it, and see you next week.